Thanks so much to everyone for coming. As Jeff mentioned, this is in fact our sixth automotive designer luncheon. And you know, it's kind of funny if we reflect back to 2003 when this all started. Things are quite a bit different, to say the least. The big three were still the big three. The flu could be traced to birds back then, not pigs, unless, of course, pigs fly. The U.S. new vehicle market back then was 16.7 million units, and it was forecasted to be 17.7 in 2011. Don't think that'll happen. Gas prices were $1.72 a gallon. Power and luxury were everywhere, and every time you looked at all the new vehicles, it was all about horsepower, torque, displacement. Things have changed since then. And most people on the international auto show circuit at that time didn't have the foggiest idea where Novi, Michigan is, but in fact they may learn that in January of 2011. So things have changed, and when things change, it always brings opportunity, and we're probably facing right now one of the most pivotal opportunities that we've had in our industry for a long, long time, and that's the electrification of drives, of vehicle drives. Some forecasters, in fact, estimate that globally there could be 32 million electric vehicles on the market by 2015. So that's a lot of vehicles, and probably will provide a lot of job security for some of the people in this room, and I'm looking at the designers here, that will have the challenge of making these electric vehicles able to meet the consumer's demands and all the technical requirements that we'll expect of them at that time. So, to introduce these designers who will be faced with this, I'd like to start with Robert Bauer, who's here from Nissan Design America, and I believe he's got a colleague, Ryan Campbell. Ryan, if you would hold up your hand. Thanks, Ryan. Bob Boniface is here with Andrew Smith and Tim Gregg from GM Design. Gentlemen. Maury Callum here on the stage and going to speak later. He's here with Pat Schiavone. Pat, you're in the audience. Thank you. Henrik Fisker from Fisker Automotive, and Doug Frazier from Volvo's Monitoring Concept Center. So supporting the designers in the design community is one more way that Michelin is able to help bring new technology to attack some of the challenges that this industry faces. And of course, the major challenges we're talking about are safety, being friendly to the environment, and of course, fuel economy. 9 years ago, Michelin created the Michelin Challenge Design Program in order to celebrate the advance in art and technology and innovation of transportation design. In January of this year, we issued a challenge to designers all around the world to create the next generation electric-powered vehicles with the theme of electrifying, beautiful, innovative, and radiant. Today, I'm delighted to report that we have set brand new records for participation in this event. We've got 291 entrants, and it represents 59 countries around the world. Now, we have a challenge ahead of us. We have to select the best designs of all these entrants. And in order to do that, we've begun to assemble a distinguished panel. And although the jury hasn't been finalized yet, we've already received some some confirmations back from some leading luminaries in the field, including the Maverick Aerospace designer and engineer, Bert Rutan. John Bosel is the president and CEO of CalStart. Victor Nassif from Nissan Design America. Freeman Thomas from Ford Strategic Design. Dave Rand and Frank Sauceda from GM Design. Geza Loxey from Volvo Monitoring and Concept Center. And Stuart Reed, our jury chairman from the Art Center College in Pasadena. So, stay tuned, because we'll be judging all these entries in July, and we will eventually have an unveiling at the 2010 Detroit International Auto Show in January. So now it's my pleasure to introduce Ford's new Executive Director of Design for the Americas, Maury Callum. This new assignment places Maury at the helm for all car and truck designs for both North and South America, including the Lincoln and the Mercury brands.